Kind of bummed I'm going to the dentist on Monday because. I'm really kind of bugging. Well, he's glad, like,
Is it there?
yeah, but. It's actually bad.
No. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So far, I'm just giving it away. Giving it away. We've been expecting. How are you? Good, how are you? Tremendous. Good. Tremendous. Leave it up to. Working. Playing a little. Good. Well, you. So much playing as I am working.
Went to a fish concert.
We went to,
Oh, awesome. What was that?
Dick's Sporting Goods Park.
Yeah, nice.
And a good friend, well, the Justin and Jay run the Rose Street Bed and Breakfast. Justin is, his real job is video, and he's done the video for Barbra Streisand and Kenny Chesney.
Nice.
Big headliners. Well, he just got hired by Fish. So we figured they're coming to Dick's, he's gonna be at work, unless we go and see Sam Adams.
Nice.
She's never seen a Fish show. I saw it by accident when I lived in Burlington, Vermont.
Well, there's, I think it was back in time when you saw for the 13th story.
What's that?
That's old, there's fish doors.
Oh, right. Yeah, they,
We saw, we were at Red Rock Saturday, so there's been Chase Rice. Oh, that was a concert. Glad you could make it.
Fellas.
So how you doing?
Running. I was supposed to meet somebody out there, but I'm not there. Ah. Chaos.
How was that venue for at the? Jake's?
It's, it's a soccer field that they cut 3/4 of the way on the main stage.
Nice.
So it was just, it's
Yeah.
plenty of room to sit. It was, we were,
Kind of on the side, we have pretty good.
that was the stage, we were right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then, we left, and we lost our car.
You lost your car?
For about an hour.
Yeah.
But we-
They're lighting,
Well, you were-
they're lighting
Which
for.
And I was like, oh, it was all around us, I mean, there was like, what you said, there was a ton of bacon going on,
God, yeah.
right?
I was very,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Anyway,
Way more people
The
came
outfits
than
were
I
fantastic.
realized.
I just
Yeah.
thought that was
Yeah.
Southern tune. But once again,
I don't know, I don't see what's. I don't see any, what's the
Well, it's
color, I don't know, the attraction.
kind of handy because you can just put your pocket, you don't have to do the whole.
the vape thing,
Yeah.
It's a young.
it is, yeah, kind of I guess it's more handy than the overseeing. Well, think about
The
it.
lighter. I was laughing through the rest of the concert, nowadays everybody, turn your cell phone lights on. and-
Yeah.
Nobody is a big, nobody's burning the thumb.
Use the lighter, there's no more. So funny. You feel old.
I know, right? Now, there was actually the lady right next to us, she was cool, she had on these like shimmering sequin pants and full top, and she had to be what, in her 60s? Lady was sitting in the park next to us, remember? Big tall lady, too.
Yeah. I think we're getting on.
A little younger than you, what you're saying? What, this our magazine, outdoor furnishing, did you like my idea?
Did I like what?
Oh, I threw in doing chairs at the park.
Uh,
Holly.
here he comes, be quiet.
I'm here.
I'm thinking.
Is Bob still working for you?
No,
Okay. You still two guys or just one?
Jay working.
So his name,
Pardon me?
Jay, is that his name?
Yeah, Jay Nixon. Or is it Jay Nix? Jay Nixon. One Bob Nix or Jay Nixon?
Well, one couple of times I thought he was Bob, and I know Bob. So I'll wait for Bob, but Jay didn't wait back, sadly.
Jay's a nice guy.
I'm sure he is. Oh.
Yes, there you go. Who was stuck in traffic? I didn't know their phone number.
What's that?
Somebody said they were stuck in city.
Okay, Dan,
Oh, that was Dan Owen?
yeah,
Oh,
When does he work in the city? Cause I thought it was Tom Paxton.
but Tom does too,
Right, that's what Everson is.
yeah. This is for Tom, that's his reading material. Yeah, he better hit on it. That. And. Hello, sir.
Is there room at the table?
Yeah.
Right there. You have a chair. We need one more.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm tired and I just, I want something I can fit in my pocket.
Yeah.
I don't want to carry a book.
I hear you.
So, let me see what this is. What is the news? And. There you go. Oh.
What's up, Kevin? Not much. How you doing? Doing good. So, Mr. Chairman. Steve. I want to add two things to the agenda. Okay.
I got one. I got one or two.
All right. So the two items I have is the ice rink line. Easy. It's the ice rink liner. The second one is Christmas decorations. Okay, quotes. Hey.
Hello, sorry. Oh, you're fine. I think, we're waiting for Tom. Oh, it's seeing if he was.
It's just 6 now.
Yeah.
I was like 10 minutes late for some reason.
Okay, forget it.
What do you have, Jeff? What do you want to add?
I'm gonna add the Henderson Impact Day.
Anderson, Impact Day?
Yeah, and
Henderson or Anderson?
Henderson.
Anderson.
I want to. Add. Tree decorations as well, with,
Christmas or tree?
yeah, Christmas tree
Yeah.
and,
Mine's for the Argentine.
Yeah.
lights. Oh,
it's
okay.
different. And the other one is, if Creighton's gonna be here, the, waterfront park. Okay. So,
I'll read them all off and then we can vote on anything.
Yeah. I think Creighton's gonna be here though.
You guys have materials for Tom?
Yes,
Oh, yeah. you
this
said-
one, and these, there you go. Those are all for me. Hello.
Thank you.
Thank
So we ready?
Yep,
All right. Parks and Recreation Commission, Town of Georgetown, regular scheduled meeting Thursday, September 5th, 2024, 6 P M. Notice an agenda for regular meetings. Town hall will be open to the public for this meeting. There's an option to join virtually. If you'd like to leave a comment, please call 303-569-2555, extension 2, or email townofgeorgetown@townofgeorgetown.us. We'll give you details regarding the meeting. Agenda, call to order, roll call, Steve Callaghan, here. Tom Paxton, here. Beth Luther,
here.
Daniel Owen, Lexi Berger,
Here.
Rob Collins, here. I almost called vacancy. Agenda approval,
I'll
and I'm
make,
going to add, we can vote on it, the ice rink, Christmas decorations, Henderson Impact Day, Christmas tree decorations, and the waterfront park.
so moved as amended.
All in favor?
I,
Oh, do you have a second? Yeah.
Oh.
I'll second it.
Okay.
All right, all in favor? All right.
We got excited.
I know, yeah.
Minutes approval, June 6, 2024.
It's always, it's beautiful season. I move to approve the meeting minutes of June 6, 2024 as presented.
I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Minutes approved. Audience business, members of the audience will have 5 minutes to present any matter of interest related to the town, not already on the agenda. No official action may be taken at this time. Let's go with Park Step report, Kevin.
It's regular business as usual. I've been trimming a lot of the weeds around town, like along the roads. The parks. I still need to get to that area by. The condos down there that you want me to trim by the lagoon. That big area right there, the name of that area, where that boat ramp is down there,
Oh,
yeah. We're gonna get to that next week.
save your energy on that. Hold on, I got some help for you.
Oh, okay, well, that won't be till next week anyways.
Okay,
So the old wooden stairs that went down that little pond at the lake, we removed those. They were check out.
where's that? By the marina?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We took all those out, and why, they were rotten anyways.
Yeah.
Flowers still hanging on, we painted the men's restroom completely.
Yay.
I do have a helper painting, Foster's place now, she's not gonna be back till 15th, so. Oh, no, it needs a new roof, it's leaking pretty bad. And the siding is rotten,
Yeah,
it needs new siding, at least 2 feet up. Maybe we get Bob to look at that, 'cause I know he has a lot of material from.
yeah.
Part.
I would love to, yeah.
At least for the siding part. Other than that, things are going pretty good, things are hanging in there. I've been locking the restrooms down to the lake during the day, because all the contractors down there are going in there smoking, pooping, leaving it a mess. So they finally they do have they did get a porta potty down there. So
Yeah,
I lock them during the day, during the week, I'll unlock them in the morning tomorrow.
Good.
So, I mean,
I don't blame your brother.
terrible.
Yeah.
He's across the highway with binoculars.
They are terrible. You know, Bob is working on the Strauss Park. Behind it, putting new concrete back there, little sidewalk,
Oh,
so
nice.
that should help out with the mess down there.
Yeah,
Now, I did do some facilities work with Wick and the people around. That's about it for me.
Thanks, Kevin.
I tried.
Anything you need?
No,
Okay.
yeah, I need a overseer.
oh, yeah, look that up.
I still want an overseer.
A spendy brother, I looked them up. Oh my God.
All right, Strauss Park, Rick, would you have any update on that, would you know, or?
I can just give you what I know.
Okay.
Just kind of, Kevin just mentioned that the rear parking lot is the next phase now. So they're putting a sidewalk in, doing drainage, like a pan that's gonna go in there, so it will drain towards the street.
Okay,
And then we'll put gravel in there. At first, we were gonna do the membrane, but it's too expensive. We brought it to the board, to the selectmen, we decided to not do the membrane. And we're gonna do gravel and just slope it, it'd be easier for Kevin just to grade it, occasionally. And then whatever money that's left over, we wanna replace the light heads. So the light heads are really small, and it was kind of like an oversight that wasn't caught when they ordered the lights. We wanted to use the money and then buy appropriate size light heads, to kind of match what we're.
yeah,
Okay.
And then we'll repurpose those light heads down by the lake when we do, the park and stuff. When big orange, when they do the trail,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a park that they're gonna put in there, put a little concert stage area.
Will the stem of the light match the size of the light this time? That's, I don't know about this big then.
True.
I know the lake is less.
We won't make it super high and tight.
yeah, right.
So that's
Like spear.
Yeah, I know, it is like this thing, so that's really, Strauss Park, we're on the last phase of that right now,
Nice, looks great.
yeah,
We're not over budget, are we?
no, we're in budget, everything's,
Bless America.
yeah, everything's been great. Bob has done wonders to manage that.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah.
He's
Beautiful.
very resourceful when
Yeah.
he does this.
Yep, that's good. Awesome.
We talked about anything on the UTAP grant discussion?
No, they're finishing up a project right now, and I think they're ready to dig in with us about,
I saw that, yeah, I saw
mid-September.
that, okay.
Yeah, so.
Great. Let's go to the news.
Officers, I am.
Yep.
I just text, Kurt Suka,
Hmm,
and Creighton is not able to be here, he apologizes, he's actually in some kind of medical procedure. But stay tuned,
Okay,
we'll bring it back next time.
okay.
so he's not being the slacker. Just kidding.
He has a real excuse.
Yeah.
All right, so we can move right to, so you mentioned the ice rink liner, are we gonna do a liner, or are we gonna move the rink down by the?
No, we're gonna do a liner again.
Yeah.
It's just after discussing it even with staff for a while. The dilemma that we had are just the pros and cons, you know. The pro is. The rink we have right now is for the town, for the town residents.
Mhm,
And we have supplies and it's easy to hold accountable because we have materials and it's easy
Yeah.
to kind of do that stuff. There's lighting, there's fencing, we move it down there and we eliminate all that. We have parking down there, but we don't have parking problems where we're at, people just
Yeah.
park there. And so, well, yes, we would save $1,500, but I think we would lose the people in actually doing it.
and the oversight
Yes,
of Monmouth
Yeah,
self-policing and,
correct, we'd have no oversight, so.
yeah,
Last year, CCMRD had expressed interest in doing more partnering with Yorktown.
Mhm.
And they had some people saying that they would like to consider cutting or splitting costs. I, reached out to the director and they said, no, they're not interested. So,
all right, So-
not because they don't want to afford it, I think it's just because of budgetary issues that they have.
absolutely.
And they're doing the best they can with their budget, and so I did get a quote, just an updated quote, you guys are welcome to see it. It's $1,500.47, this includes a regular 60 by 100 liner, it's actually bigger than that, but that fits the rate that we have. And also, it's for 2 straps that broke. And so that would cover the 2 straps. Straps are $70 a piece, or $70 together, so you can find it, but if you wanna look at this.
Does it have a lead time?
They said they can bring it soon, as soon as we order it, it can be delivered,
Awesome.
yeah.
That thing has gone up, cause that line used to only be 600.
No, we are
Dude, I remember the first year we bought it, it was like 1,200.
For the whole kit, the.
No, it
No,
was,
it was 5,000, no,
Yeah.
8,000,
Yeah.
I saw Kent Brown's
yeah,
quote today.
but I remember buying the liners and they were like 1,200.
Yeah. And last year it was, around the same price, but we had to order a couple of the brackets last year that were replaced, yeah.
Why don't you make a motion, prove to?
Yeah.
That,
So moved. I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of the ice rink liner.
I second that. For $1,547.70,
Yes, sir.
all in favor?
Aye.
Approved.
I also think it would be a great idea, since we can't really use them from year to year, that, after we're done with it, can we cut it in half right down the middle and do like adult slip and slide races on 4th of July?
Oh.
That's amazing.
Well, I watch too much YouTube, I know, but.
Okay, then watch it, yeah.
Wow, that would be awesome.
How you from your backyard, coming down to the park?
Yeah, we can do it coming down that hill by the house.
We'll
Yeah.
just jump the road.
Oh, we can play the fence, we can play the fence.
Oh, you can clear.
Open the gate, just open the gate. Aim for the-
Would be awesome.
A lot of padding on the side.
Okay, it could be a family game activity on 4th of July for everybody in City Park to come over and just burn off some energy.
Oh, I don't think we need to try it.
You could just turn the sprinklers on.
It's kind of shading on the sides.
Yeah.
But the middle part should be.
Yeah, just kind of. Yeah, we can do that.
Sorry.
Sounds good.
I'll say
Oh, great idea.
Well, I've been thinking about it for a couple of years, and I'm like, God, you throw that thing away, we should chat it. So, okay.
Great idea, it's a great idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Carry a bucket of water down the slip and slide and do like a bucket of you.
I did, little Dawn dishwashing soap and yeah.
Rick, Christmas decoration.
Okay, so the next request I'm bringing to you guys is, Argentine Lights, Argentine North Project. That's gonna be, we're adding, 20 lights down Argentine towards the lake. And all of that will be installed in November. And so we would like to kind of have, now the whole town will be lit up. And so, there's 20 poles, I got 2 quotes. It's from the same people because we want all the stuff to match, so it'll be
Same,
garland with white lights and then a wreath and then with white lights and then a red bow.
Now, I noticed last year, some of the columns, the white lights didn't match, like a certain section, weren't as bright as the other section.
I didn't think we did them all last year.
We've changed all of ours to match now.
Now, you matched, okay, I could have sworn in one section looked brighter than the other section.
Well, it depends if you get warm, white or.
Well, we changed them out to match, but if there is something, I need to know that. So that we can, cause we supposedly fixed all that stuff last year,
Okay.
but that's very disappointing to hear that that's.
If they're different whites, yeah.
Some were yellow, some were white.
We're using the
Yes.
same-
I'm pretty anal when I notice things, I'm like, why didn't you do matching the same?
I
white?
hear you. I've ordered it from the same company to make sure that even the wreaths match, even the bows match.
Can we, any way to take them and actually turn them on and before we order new ones, make sure we get the right ones?
Of course, Kevin would do that.
That's what the Reds have been doing.
Yeah.
Yes, we could do that.
All right, that was just to make sure they're on that.
Okay, so 2 quotes. The first, I'll do the big ask, and then the second ask, depending on how you guys feel. The big ask would be all 20 lights. Okay, and so that would be 20 garland, 20 wreaths, 20 bows. And the price for 20 would be $4,538.40. Okay, $4,538.40.
Okay.
Yep, so that's to get all 20, and it would look jam up, and every pole will have outlets built into it.
It'll look what?
It'll look jam up.
Jam up.
So that's the first ask. If we decide to, because I know that has lots.
Do we have every light now?
Say it again?
Do we have every light now?
No,
No.
no, we have 19 up right now, no, sorry, 18 up right now. Is currently what we have 38 poles, but we only do enough for 18.
So do you need to buy another, and these are down there,
Correct, and we will eventually,
do we need more for down here this side?
we do, however. It's gonna look even if we do it this way.
Okay.
However, it depends on, not everybody has lots of ideas for projects, so I'm trying my best to accommodate. Because I want to also see many things done. The second quote would be for 10. And it would be every other pole, which is kind of what we have right now. We have every other pole lit up. And that would be $2,471.61. So that's half.
Yeah.
So I would be ecstatic, whatever you give me. So, but again, we just approved $1,500 for the ice rink, because that then shrinks your little bucket of money.
Mhm.
And then my suggestion is one of these quotes that you guys would approve. So that our town would look amazing for Christmas, like we always do.
All right, before we move on that one, what was you wanted to light up?
I get a lot of comments because we have not decorated downtown like we used to on the big trees. So, I know we
I
lost,
mean, we're not doing the two, that one and this. one.
right, they're not doing that one anymore. We lost the one at Strauss, we lost the library park.
Do we not have lights for
trees.
those? Is that the reason?
No, we have lights,
We do, but we have lights for the small trees that we have now.
Well, we used to do this big one right here.
yeah,
On this corner.
so my
We
recommendation
did one by
was
library, we did
do that, but
One on the hill, right?
Yes.
well, the little one, I didn't do that. But I mean, what if we did that one, and what if we did the big one in the Strauss parking lot?
Is that
Next to
one
the
on-
apartments.
Are we allowed to do that?
This is our.
Yeah.
that'd be nice, yeah, that'd be cool.
And what if we did the one right at Sixth and Brownell? We used to do that.
Is that
one.
where the?
Sanford's live, right there, right behind the sheriff's office. We used to do that big tree too. And since we lost all of our really nice trees at Six and Rose, I just think it would be kind of cool
What do
to,
we have in our budget for this year? So we haven't spent the holiday.
well, I mean, I think we're sitting on the
I
decorations.
think we could do it.
I think we just,
With existing.
yeah, I think we just need some motivation for some people.
Well,
The expense is gonna be the boom.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're paying for labor, because the Christmas lights are not expensive, it's the
I
labor.
thought we owned the boom. We didn't buy one?
Not
No,
that
it's
big,
small.
that big.
Oh, that big?
So, we budget for the boom every year,
Yeah, we
and
do.
I know it's in there,
Rentals. We have.
but I thought our team did it. Not anymore.
We have 9,000 for the
We
boom,
have
10,000 for decorations.
I didn't have it done.
That we don't,
We're just all decorating.
Thank you,
yeah,
they always did it,
yeah,
and now,
and their budget is really, really tight, because we did 2 massive projects this year.
We have,
Well,
we
no,
have a budget.
yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is, in the past, it was a team effort, everybody, we bought all the supplies, they did the decorations. I'm guessing they don't feel like doing it anymore.
No, they will continue to put the decorations up. I think the question is, can we rent a truck that would be a boom big enough, and would they feel confident to do it? So I think that, it's really a question if I can get them to do it.
That's
Yeah,
where I was going.
because we rent one, and we could do all the trees.
Yeah,
And maximize that for that cost.
yeah.
But I think we used to do it.
Right.
Yeah, 80-foot boom at least. Live for that, for this one.
An 80-foot boom.
Or.
So you, so question I have is, if the road bridge crew don't feel confident enough to do that, then we would have to get a contractor to do that. To then,
Who used to do it?
Road and Bridge,
Okay.
so we can make it contingent then.
yeah.
It would be nice if I talked to him.
Yeah.
Get a heads up.
Oh, no,
That's
absolutely.
what price the boom now too, because everything has gone up a lot.
Oh, no, I know,
So
yeah.
let me ask you a question, Kevin, if Road and Bridge can't do it, could you do it?
Well, they're help.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a
Cause
team.
it's a team,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll help do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you rented it for a week, that's what,
Well, you
that,
gotta rent it and then you gotta rent it to take it back down.
yes,
yeah, so a week to put them up, we could take it down.
yeah,
Because
Second
what's
month,
price the boom sounds.
second month's rental,
and it was about $5,000,
yeah, like I say, 4 or 5 grand for
Yeah.
a month's rental. with-
and we have
won't be based on the same.
we have $7,000 in rentals right now.
We have 9.
Oh, okay, and that's outside of the Christmas budget?
Is that
Yeah.
9? We have 7 or 9?
7,000 right now in rentals.
Is that? Any of that porta potty for anything?
That porta potties come out of the toilet line items,
Oh,
so, and then the holiday decorations are their own line item.
well, sweet.
So, yeah,
We have equipment and we have rentals and we have maintenance equipment.
so, all right, so right now I've got the ice rink at 1,500.
So I would say, let's approve the,
Well, hold on,
Oh.
I got the surveys at 13,000.
oh, okay.
Okay, so they're starting this week. So I got that coming out,
So.
I'm trying to think, what was the list? Let's see. We have to feed the trees, which is 1,500 or 1,800.
Deep water. Little Miracle Grow, that'd be.
Yeah. So I got 1,500 on the trees. Which we have that in the budget too, so I just, wanna watch that. And then, we've got the Christmas decorations. Rick's asking for 4,500. We have 10,000 in the budget right now for that.
Is there additional Christmas lighting that we have to purchase for the trees here,
Cause
at
it,
Strauss Park? the big one behind Strauss Park.
I don't know, if we have, we might need to, but.
We had all those lights, where they are, I don't know, they have on Saturday.
All the lights we have are at that.
Yeah, cause we had the lights for all those big trees.
They are very old.
We have to-
We replaced a lot of
We would
them.
have to check all of them.
Yeah, we replaced a lot of them a couple years
Are they like
ago.
colored lights?
Yeah.
I like the colored for the
Me too.
trees and then white for the town.
Uh-huh.
Okay. 'Cause
Okay.
it stands out, you know,
So. Oh, and then the boom. We think it's probably about 5K.
Yeah,
Okay.
so let me ask you a question, if we're, I mean, if we're gonna rent the boom, that means we're gonna invest in the trees, which means we need to make sure we have lighting. If our lighting is not appropriate, would you allow me to get Christmas light, the
Mhm.
lighting for that?
yes,
Okay. And you know, the lighting's not, that's not the expensive one,
no,
doesn't mean,
Mhm.
we just have to talk to Road and Bridge, figure out how many strands of lights we need, and we'll just get colored lights. So,
Yeah,
but it doesn't make sense if our lighting doesn't work and we pay for a boom,
right.
you know?
Cause we used to just do the front, you know, they just like drape it like that
Right.
all the way across the front. And we could do the same at the Strauss Park tree and the
but we're gonna do more.
tree by the post office.
I mean, yeah, you're right, if we're gonna, so are you talking about like Les and Ryan's tree?
No,
No,
No, okay,
when you come to the stop sign and you hang a left to go on Sixth, that tree right in front of you, we used to decorate it all the time.
okay.
And I feel like since we lost all those trees to beetle kill, it just looks wimpy now and. Man, people come down here to see this big old tree, like at Susan, she's like, oh, you have a crap.
yeah, and if you decorate it, just a screen going.
Yeah, I know, it's like, come on,
We want the wow factor.
we do want the wow factor, so,
Especially if you just don't market.
yeah. Yeah, and it's Strauss Park is kicking ass, so,
Okay, so then the other question is, assuming the worst case scenario that the lights at, Saxon don't work and we have to get new lights, is there a range that you want me to stay in?
not to exceed $4,000.
Okay, that's plenty.
I was gonna say 5.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, well, I just wanna make sure, cause I'm pulling from 2 different line items for the surveys,
Oh, I got it,
so I don't wanna. Pedal to the metal.
so 4,
That's fair.
I can stay within 4.
I think that would cover it anyways.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll let you know if we don't use it, cause then you can take it towards one of your other,
Yeah,
like lighting, we'll add more lighting to the ice rink.
yeah, we did talk about that, on the spend down,
Here we go, Sean,
what?
at replays. Oh,
I want a disco ball and
So what do
subwoofers.
we need to spend right now?
Oh, I mean, I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
We need some ideas for
Yeah, right. Steve, what do you want to know?
Oh, what we need to spend, just get a used one.
So.
For the years though,
So right now, Kevin spent all of his uniform money, just kidding. I'm just- we, right now, we have 10,000 in trees, but we're gonna pay 15 to 2,000 to feed them.
Yep.
Water and sewer, we're going over, we budgeted, or we didn't budget, they gave us 24 or 23 or something. And right now, we're at 22.5, and that's as of the end of July, so I know we're going over. There was some mishaps in the ordering for 4th of July, there was a bunch of stuff, I think that we didn't need, that we got sold on.
Okay.
We paid $945 in delivery fees for toilets and sinks for 4th of July.
Oh my.
So I have a microscope or a magnifying glass watching Timberline because their billing to us is very, I would think that's like my trash service, it should be the same price every month, but it's not. And
Would
I
you consider looking at Doyle or somebody else?
don't know about them either. I'm losing trust. And $945 in delivery fees is ridiculous. And so anyway. Then maintenance general, Kevin blew his budget. I'm kidding. No, you didn't.
Good.
I think you have, what do you have left? You got. I can't remember what we started with. Maintenance general, you started with. 15, and he has about 7 left. Maintenance equipment, I think that one's gone. Oh, no, we have, let's see, what's that? We requested that. Yeah, maintenance equipment's gone. Maintenance vehicles. I think is maybe $500 in there. Rentals, we have the $7,100. Holiday decorations, we have 10,000. Just as a heads up, gas and electricity is going to skyrocket with our gas fireplace in Strauss Park. Mary's already seen a huge increase in our cell bill from that, so just for, in this draft budget I gave you guys for 25, I did increase that number.
Okay.
Because after talking to Mary, I got a little paranoid, so I put that in there. Yeah, I raised it to 10. So with utilities, with gas and electric, just to remind everybody, we're paying Strauss Park, Worland Park, City Park, Warming Hut, Sheep Viewing Station, and Old Missouri. So, and then we have the natural gas for Strauss too. So, I just wanted to, cause I was like, wait a minute, look at all these bills, it's crazy. And then she told me what they were all for, so. And then, gasoline and oil, that's Kevin driving everywhere for it. I'm kidding. Poor Kevin, he's like, I hate you, Beth.
Nothing me.
He's maybe got 1,000 left in there, which I figure will get him gas for the rest of the year. Flowers, I left it the same, you guys, because right now we have 1,400 left in that. And if we're going to move flowers down to the dam, I think the 1,400 will cover the additional baskets.
I saw you lowered holiday ribbon.
I did. I'll go back to that one, hold on, let me just. So miscellaneous, we have almost 1,000 left. And equipment. We have about 8,000 left, so I was just trying to make sure we had the stuff, the money for the survey in there somewhere. And all this other stuff. So. Cause I didn't wanna get too close in case cause I know we're gonna use that fireplace on here in about a month, so I just wanna make sure we have enough money to cover our cell bills. So back on the budget really quick, I'll just skim, I left uniforms the same.
Yep.
I put 20,000 in professional services to do each service next year. And maybe some RV park design.
Okay.
I did 10,000 in trees again, because I feel like we're gonna have to do a lot of major landscaping around Meadows and Greenway Park.
Yep.
I raised water and sewer to 25K. I left event supplies the same at 500. I made a proposal on janitorial fees. You guys might remember I brought this up last year. It was like, it kept increasing in our budget. It went from like 5,000 to 7,500. And so when I went through the entire town budget, we are the only ones who pay into janitorial fees outside of the town general fund. And I was like, that's not equitable, because we use this building as much as planning commission, business promotions commission,
Yeah.
DRC. And I felt like if we split that annual bill, 2,500 each, then you probably wouldn't even have to take it out of the general fund, well, it's still general fund, but, I mean, you could break it up across the boards to ease the building.
Where is that coming out? What?
Janitorial fees, it's the right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I didn't expand the spreadsheet all the way out, but you can kind of see that it went from 30,000 to like 7,500. And when I looked at the whole town budget, we're the only ones who have janitorial fee expenses in our budget, and I was like, wait a minute. So, anyway, that's just a proposal, Rick, I put a little explanation about it down below in yellow, if the board asks about it. Maintenance general, I raised it to 20, just because of repairs and maintenance and park amenities for 11 public parks, well, soon 12. Maintenance and equipment, I put it at 10,000 based on prior spending. And this is, I mean, I feel like Kevin got surprised a lot this year with like plumbing repairs and things we weren't anticipating, and I just wanna have a CYA on that budget for you.
And I'll just add to that, it could have been way higher than this,
Mm,
but because Kevin can fix
I
things,
know, brother,
I mean, I can't say enough how awesome he is.
I know.
It would have been way triple.
Yeah, we've been
quadruple
bypassing the
cost.
plumbers.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, you're all good, I'm with you, brother, I'm with you. Maintenance vehicles, I left it the same, are you guys okay? Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel like you were complaining about your truck this year.
Well, it is getting old. It's a huge truck, but
Yeah,
I'll just fix it as it breaks.
alright, well, keep me posted.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
look at that next year.
I left rentals the same at 8,000, I dropped holiday decor to 5,
Is that because we're gonna spend this year?
yes,
Okay.
and, because I was trying to put more money into the park projects. Like skate park and mountain bike park. Let's see,
I think it's wise, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll affirm that, because there's not much Christmas stuff to get after this.
yeah,
You know, of course, we can start putting more on Argentine South End, but we don't have to get all that at once, we can start.
yeah,
You know, every year adding more, there's not a rush to do it, because it looks great right now.
yes. Okay, miscellaneous, I left it the same. Capital outlay, I didn't put anything in it, I just left it for Mary, but in the the budget narrative, I wrote that our priorities were the skate park design, engineering and construction and grant match. And then equipment, I put that at 10,000 as advised by Kevin. And at the bottom, I put a key point to consider, do we have access to conservation trust fund dollars? I know our protocol in the past is to kind of let it build up for a couple of years and then use it for something, but I don't know like what that amount is right now. So I just, I don't know if there's some money in there that could backfill our budget, but overall, I put in the narrative at the top. We are asking for 134 this year, which was actually a little bit more than we asked for last year, but it was only 3%, which I think is CPI, which I think is acceptable.
Until last year it shows 143.
I know, I don't know that we got granted that. I would have to pull the capital out. and
Yeah,
figure it
yeah,
out.
it's hard to tell with capital there.
Yeah, so I'd have to pull out the capital and any other stuff that we paid for that came out of another budget.
I think it's good, but
So, I mean, if you guys want to change, if you want to change anything, just let me know. I think I gotta give it to Mary this month
Yeah.
or this week.
yeah, I think it's good, Beth.
So,
Hey Kevin, I was just gonna say, you know how you look at auctions?
yes,
Start looking just lightly for another truck,
that's what yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
you know what I mean?
Do you have a roller auction account? You
No,
got,
I can view, I
yeah,
can go look at Roll Rock.
well, I think the town, you can get like a free account online to just watch the auctions.
Anybody could do that.
Yeah,
I bought stuff in Roll Rock.
I'm sure that,
But why not buy one of the old police trucks?
Well, I was gonna
That's
say,
what I'm saying.
when they arrest somebody,
It says that that's
just
available.
confiscate
It's
the
not.
vehicle.
There's already a lit line.
I know, I'm sorry.
Construction workers go to use the restrooms,
Yeah.
you get a citizen's arrest and a throw.
Yeah.
I wish we would've been more proactive before we sold one to the county. Because
When
we
you
had-
tell,
We sold the truck, one of the police trucks.
oh, did
Yeah,
when?
about 2 months ago.
Dang,
I know, it was a bittersweet day.
really?
Yeah, I don't wanna talk about it.
Why did you sell it?
I know.
I can't talk about it.
Kevin Blake.
Go to the town first before the county?
I agree. Yeah, this was a bitter.
Was it to the sheriff?
They needed it.
Okay. So I was thinking you guys this, the Parks and Rec spin down list. These are just ideas, I emailed it to y'all.
Yep.
Please strike, add, whatever you want, I just, I've watched us in the year sitting on a pile of cash and I get pissed off that we don't spend our. So carry it forward, the weed killer Kevin and I talked about. I did talk to somebody about hydro seeding and, because I don't really know anything about it, and I talked to this couple of vendors. And I said, I want to hydro seed, and I want to weed kill, and I want to fertilize all at the same time with that big old fire department hose, you know? And he's like, yeah, we can't do that. He said, our guys would have to do the weed killer, and then he would come in with the hose and do the fertilizer and the grass seed. And they do this mix of like Kentucky bluegrass and fescue, and they do the dig, the
Aeration.
seed dig,
Oh,
you know, they push the seeds way down in there. And then,
The overseer.
yes, and then next spring, when everything grows up, there's so much grass that it kills all weeds because they can't breathe. But, for
Why
Whirling,
don't just buy an overseer?
yeah, for Whirling Park, yeah, for Whirling Park and City Park,
no grass.
it was a small $8,000. And I said, no thanks. So, I was like, no, but Kevin and I were looking at the cost of overseeders. And they're between $2,000 and $5,000. So,
Can you get them at auctions or?
We did a grant one.
yeah, we could rent one.
What park would we use that at the most, like?
It would be
The dog park.
The dog park?
Berlin City. I can see if we ever get Meadows and Greenway under control. And that new park that Creighton gave us across from Silver Queen condos. Those would all be nice swaths of grass. Which would piss off all the zero escapers, but
Silver King condos, where's
Where you
that?
live.
where the little boat ramp goes down right there next to
No,
Richard's.
it's not like Creighton.
Oh, maybe it says.
Oh,
I just wanna add,
fantastic.
oh, some furniture for Strauss Park, I'll add to that spending list that we have.
Oh, you do, okay. What are we missing there?
Well, there's no place for everybody to sit.
I thought it was on the rocks.
Adirondack chairs.
Well, it's on there, they get some rocks.
Or Strauss, okay.
And they don't have to be on, that's on the agenda, it doesn't have to be on chairs, there's any kind of,
Will you look at that
Yeah.
and tell me if you,
what are we thinking, like, we let just do a little table, 2 chairs, or just, I thought,
we had a couple of them.
I saw 3 pairs of Adirondack chairs, and someone could just hang out in there, but right now, there's no place to sit.
I thought the intention of the rocks though being around the fire.
Oh,
was-
people sit there, but it's still not,
Oh, we want
When
one.
all the rocks are taken, everybody stands, it says SRO.
I've gone in there and sat, well, yes. I just thought maybe want some chairs in there or something.
I thought we had like a little tea table and a couple chairs, no?
There's 2 chairs and 1 table.
Where?
used to be.
They ended up on 6.
I think it just gets moved there.
Yeah, they all got moved around.
Did the
Yeah.
shopping center stay in and move in front of the?
Yeah, it just gets moved there.
We're all looking down 6.
So got a couple of benches. We'll bolt them into the concrete. That's what
Yeah.
we'll do. We'll get the kind that you bolt into the concrete,
Yeah.
and the table, and we'll put 3 of
Kevin
them.
will do that for us.
You get chairs.
Get it in writing,
What's
chairs
that?
just burns, do not remove in the back of each one, and.
Yeah.
It goes in the block.
What are we thinking, high chairs and a little table, or just, or what are we thinking?
I think you should
What's-
take a couple pictures out of that magazine and text it to all of us
Okay.
and ask for people to vote anonymously on text.
And figure out what you want.
See, so we all don't get mad at each other about.
Well. So I just gave it to him, but, Steve, there's a ton of vendors out there that have that stuff,
Yep.
so please look around.
Hopefully it's
Three
something that
sets.
stacked up. or-
Yeah, you probably have some contacts too, that have that kind of Parks and Rec furniture.
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
If
yeah.
you wanna
I
take a
think-
peek through,
Yeah,
some of the stuff that you guys see,
yeah, absolutely.
so
You know,
A lot of benches.
it'll be durable if they can't lift it.
damn straight,
Right.
okay.
All right.
Alright,
We're back to rocks.
I got screwed. Couple more things really quick. Wednesday, we have our date, Wednesday is it the 18th?
Yes, that's. me too.
Okay. Henderson Mine Impact Day with the Denver Chamber of Commerce. They're gonna come up here with 36 volunteers. And they wanna clean up the lake,
That's cool.
and they want to,
What is this? What's there for?
they're trying to do, remember what Rotary did in
Yeah.
May with the impact statement? They're doing the same thing. And they have a whole ton of volunteers, and it's like, on the Wednesday, I told them to meet me at the footbridge on the Silver Queen side, cause there's more parking in there. And they're gonna bring, like 4 groups of people, and I named them. One is the water waders. They're the guys who are gonna wear the big boots, and they're gonna walk along the creek and the lakefront and pick up trash. The second one is, what was it? Oh, I can't remember the second one now. Oh, the trash slashers. They're just gonna walk around, and, I gave them a green map that goes from Meadows Park all the way down around the lake and back to Meadows Park to pick up trash.
What time you meeting them there?
What day is this?
Wednesday,
This Wednesday
yep,
or next Wednesday?
this Wednesday.
This one's the 11th, not the 18th.
I thought it was the 18th.
It is the 18th, I'm sorry,
The next.
Okay. I'm sorry.
This Wednesday next.
Oh, the other one,
Alright.
yeah.
So my third group are the Power Rangers. And they need power equipment from us. These are the guys from the mine who drive all the big equipment. They will bring some weed eaters and chainsaws and stuff like that. We wanna thin out Greenway Park and thin out Meadows Park.
Oh, we could do that.
And trim back along the lake trail so the tree branches aren't hanging. And then my last group is the tow drivers. And they are basically grabbing all the stuff that the Power Rangers are cutting and dragging it to the edge of the road so we can pick it up at the road.
And we're gonna take this to event.
That's amazing.
Event parties, we should take it.
Okay,
So if we take.
What are we gonna
That is like a
eventually do
division
about
of
that
labor.
stuff down there?
They're gonna chip it, put it in the machine, the fire.
well, they asked me, they were like, hey, you want to do this? And I'm like, you know,
I've been taking it.
well.
It sounds serious,
But
though.
when it's.
They are serious. And so they're gonna,
Well, the problem is when they're taking out all the trees along Argentine down there. They're taking the whole stumps out. I don't think you can chip stumps, cause they got rocks in them and.
Well, we have to cut the stump off then.
Yeah,
You could really.
let's use them and build like a noise barrier along 70s. Like these are.
What time is this gonna?
So it's on that Wednesday, it's like 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, and afterwards they're buying food and drinks, cabin creek for everybody. So you guys should come.
Oh,
And so Kevin, I really need your collaboration on telling people what to do, getting trash bags.
I have.
What is the overall group's name again?
It is the Henderson Mine employees and the Denver Chamber of Commerce members. And it's called Community Impact Day or something. I gotta look it up again. I was just trying to find the email, I couldn't find it. So, I'm gonna take PTO and go down there and help. You know. Help carry your message. You tell me what you want me to tell them and I'll.
And I'm also gonna volunteer.
Okay.
It's 1
And if
to
it-
5 on that Wednesday.
If anybody else wants to come down. Yeah, we can all meet down there at the footbridge around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I'll send you guys text and email reminders. So you'll know. The other thing that I forgot to bring in my map was the waterfront park. So Creighton has the section behind Cabin Creek Brewery over to the townhomes and out to the water's edge. It totals like 2.6 acres or something that he wants to give to us. They want to do some kind of amphitheater, music arena, something down there, just to keep people
They do
in
it
it.
like a little stage like they have
Yeah.
in Idaho Springs,
Yeah,
baseball.
Feels good
And-
idea.
so, if you guys can think, right behind Cabin Creek and coming up.
Like where
this
the dock is, to the. top.
Yes, yes,
Got it, so there, okay,
and from the back of the motel to the water's edge. Alright, okay.
gotcha.
So think about, and I want you guys to do a little Google searching. Waterfront access, remember those lovely pictures I brought for our last meeting? That showed stairs going into the water and stuff. Think about, power access for food trucks and maybe some lighting of some sort. For nighttime hangout. I did pass this information on to the UCD students to ask them to think about it as well. But if you guys can think about. I don't know, just some design ideas, if you can play around on Google and look for some other waterfront. Amphitheater stuff that we can share with the UCD students, that we can share with Creighton and Kurt. And say, hey, we love this idea, how much will you do?
Yeah, you see a plot, what it looks like.
Yeah,
Do you know,
I will send you the map.
if they're gonna have any like public parking in there near it, cause. That might be a thing if you build an amphitheater and.
Well, that's funny, I don't know, I have room for parking there, but we should have room for at least gravel, so a food trucks could pull up or something.
Yes,
And have grass, right?
I always think about these park ideas. And I forget about utilities, and I don't wanna forget utilities, so we need to think about power and we need to think about lighting. And like what we put in Strauss Park, the little. I don't know, pop-up power access for the food trucks. So. We need to think about stuff like.
So I mentioned this to Kurt 2 years ago. And he's always been in favor of it. It's just where would we do this? Because we want to try to create another venue area for concerts and stuff like that, small. And
That'd be a great spot, rather than later.
and it's gonna be near the pond hockey event that we
Yeah.
always do.
Yes,
So if we can be more proactive of tying these things in, then I think it actually, then if we do this nice, it becomes a concert arena, and then. People could rent this as well for their own venues, so
Yes.
like Cabin Creek, if they want to do weddings. Cause they already have all their stuff, they could be renting from us, and then it becomes another source of revenue. So this is it's a, dreaming into
Yeah, you
this.
could send me the plot of what they're.
I will,
doing,
I'll send you the drawing,
And kind of
you can
see
look
where
at
we,
the space.
where we think we should put the stage.
I'll send it to all you guys.
Let me ask you, does anybody know the transition from land and water? Is that kind of a? Is the bottom underwater? Like, do you put your foot in it, it goes up to your knee, or is it? substantial or is it like, is it a beach end kind of?
Yeah, it's pretty gradual there from the,
I was wondering if it makes sense to develop that, so that if, you know, in the summertime, if there is a concert, you know, kids can go, you know.
Play in the water.
Play in the water,
yeah,
and it's clean and nobody's gonna cut their foot.
And it's so warm.
yeah, no,
What kids don't care.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be a hypothermia.
yeah.
Have a respiratory
First aid right there.
I have one more thing, and Rick, I don't mean to put you on the spot.
I love being put on the
Oh,
spot.
no.
That never happens.
Kevin, I wanna put those huge piles of roto millings in our lake parking lots.
You want to?
Something,
We're sitting on that pile of stuff. that was
Okay, so-
in the park-
so that.
Which parking lot?
The lakefront with the,
The viewing station.
wildlife viewing station where all the potholes are.
One right before, it's like.
So here's my my thoughts on this. I'm talking to Craig about it.
Don't listen to him, don't kidding.
No, he actually is saying the same thing you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, he views it as class 6
Yeah,
because it's not, you know, it's deteriorated significantly, so it's not what it used to be.
mhm,
And it packs very well. It's not to the point where
It
it
does.
hardens, but it acts as road base.
You can't plow it though. It just plows up.
you compact it, right?
It's still.
Doesn't compact, you can't plow it,
It don't.
it'll get hard.
Yeah, that's the downside.
Yeah.
So we could use it, but it's gonna,
You can't plow what it's like right now, because it's so much vertical.
All like Third
You're
Street
not-
up there, they did Third Street and it's
So
been
it
there
turns into
for
a bump.
years and every time they plow it, so it's. Ends up on.
so they did put, the crews that are down there right now has moved a large pile of class 6 millings down there into the first parking lot.
Where the restrooms are,
Yeah, where the restrooms are. So they filled
Wildlife
it,
viewing or warming hut?
yeah.
Warming hut,
yeah.
okay,
So they have covered all the potholes that were in there
We'll look at it and see how.
and raised it up.
Okay.
mhm,
So it looks 100% better.
good,
Cause it's eliminated like the 3 or 4 big potholes that were in there.
yep,
In fact, there was a Idaho Springs police officer that was chasing a guy and totaled his vehicle going through the
in
parking
the
lot.
pothole, yeah,
Hit the, I mean, literally just the
yes.
bumper, it totaled the vehicle.
Well, I feel like you're sitting on piles of that
Yeah.
stuff, let's make use of
Then
it.
would also, Road and Bridge would have to install that,
Okay,
cause they have the equipment to do.
So the only downside is we have to rent a dump truck. Cause our truck is not big enough and also they have the.
David put a brand new center in
And so we would have to contract with somebody that has it,
Doyle.
yeah, or
I was thinking on,
maybe the
see if the
county.
ground, I'll fill up a couple dump trucks for you, and done good.
They have to screen it first,
Yeah,
Scooter would.
yeah, and we have the screen up there that
Yeah.
we can do, but it's just time, takes time to do that. I don't know, Kevin, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I don't really care, I'm sure. But my thought is, in the wintertime, you can't plow it. Well, you can, but it's just gonna push it
Yeah,
everywhere, it don't pack. Unless you put Reclamite on it, they don't pack it.
But then it hardens it.
Well, in the winter right now, it turns into them giant massive puddles that you don't
Yes.
notice, just big old,
But
if
after,
you don't know about it, you're going in there.
after winter, can you regrade it? There's melons?
yeah,
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm a fan.
They're pretty good.
yeah,
I mean, I did reach out to, the new quarry people to give me a quote. Cause I know
me
the
too,
guys did, you know, the previous owners used to give us a great deal.
oh, yeah,
And, I'm a Rotary member, and so I'm kind of waiting, he didn't come this Tuesday, cause I was.
he can't hook us up anymore, I already talked to him,
Have you?
oh, yeah, and,
They could, they just.
well, now you're dealing with multinational corporation, Martin Marietta, and they don't have to play ball if they don't want to, so. But I did talk to the manager there, and, I'm talking to him, but I don't wanna spend our budget on buying brand new crusher vines when we're
Okay.
sitting on all that equipment.
road base packs hard because.
I don't know, but they're just gonna tear it up anyway.
But you can plow it,
Yeah,
it won't move.
I'm okay if we can, as long as we can take our grader and grade it out.
yeah.
And then, then it's still usable. I'm not okay if it hardens and then now we have the same
And
problem.
now you have humps in the ground.
Yeah, and we can't do anything, so, but if you're saying the millings can be plowed and graded,
When you can plow them, it's gonna be messy because it's gonna put it everywhere.
yeah,
Just clown.
but we can regrade it coming back.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm in favor.
We just trying to use it up. Is that what we're gonna do?
I just don't, it's expensive. And I don't wanna use our budget resurfacing parking lots if I don't have to. I mean, we're sitting on material.
Craig was wanting to do it too. He was wanting
Creighton
to-
Same
is
material?
sitting on material.
I mean, it's free material, we already have.
Creighton is
We can do it,
sitting on
yeah.
material.
I mean, whatever we do down there, it's not gonna be worse than what it is right now.
No shit.
If any worse than it gets, you're gonna start.
Yeah, you want to use it up and see how.
Well-
That is,
And Creighton and Kurt are sitting on all those piles of dirt down there.
Can we mix the dirt with the millings?
Where's this dirt at?
It's down there by where Creighton's building.
all that dredging stuff.
It's
Yeah.
all silt from dredging the.
So can you mix it with the rotor millings to make it any better?
Well,
Yeah.
Just make it money.
Well, I just, that stuff is expensive. And when I talked to Al about it, he's like,
It is
oh,
expensive.
you gotta get this kind. And, it's more expensive than, the other stuff, so I was just trying to make use of resources we're sitting on,
Yeah, might as well use it up.
yeah.
It can't be worse than this.
Yep, although down there at the viewing center. That hill there by the pit toilets. I mean, you don't think that those millings are gonna migrate into the lake up that hill?
Don't we have any of those,
Even if it's just the in and out of the parking lots,
Yeah.
right, just on the in and out,
In and
it's
out.
like, that's like.
Well, by the viewing, by the pit toilets, so that's really rough through there.
Yeah.
Rocks are exposed.
don't we have those,
Kind of eroded.
those sleeves of like, the erosion control sleeves there?
Big.
Yeah.
You don't wanna put that, because they use access to get.
They drive over.
They drive all over.
No, I mean, just put them down along the water so that if the millings move around, they're not going in the water.
No, you can't make a girl thing, you can't just put pigs down across the.
Can you slope it so that?
Or just don't put it on that ramp.
Yeah,
Yeah, we put it on that slope, cause it's so
Yeah.
eroded,
Yeah.
you're right, it's super
If we
gnarly.
get some actual
Yeah.
road base
That's
for
what I'm
that.
talking about,
I wouldn't do it there.
Maybe some actual road base
up there.
on that, the flat areas use this stuff.
Even just coming into that first one, like that one's gnarly, and then the second one's.
Well, we did the road base and all the entrances there, all those entrances, we covered up, Scooter did. Now it's the long stretches that we're talking about, so it's
Okay.
the entrances are covered now.
what if we didn't do the road millings?
They were terrible.
It's all bad.
Put all that dirt that Creighton gave us there.
Okay, here's another thought though, cause they're gonna be digging all that road base out in Strauss Park. Well, we'll just take it down to the lake,
Yep,
Good idea.
just take that stuff down to the lake, but we don't have a dump truck,
We'll do it.
okay?
love you, man.
Cause Bob said he's gonna dig down like 8 inches there. There's already a pretty big pile.
Why are we doing that? Because there's so many big potholes?
In the Strauss Park,
Yeah.
they wanna redo Strauss.
And they're trying to
Parking lot,
regrade it so
yeah.
the water, instead of water going towards the apartment.
What's drainage?
She's trying to change it, so.
I've seen it drain back there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I got a couple of community service guys that have a backhoe, maybe that'll work.
That'd be a liability on the
Give some
town.
hours, yeah.
You sound like,
Put
right?
breathalyzer.
Make a decision on the lights.
Yeah. I love it. Should, I guess,
We have to vote.
We need to
Our
vote.
budget. We have to vote it.
Yeah, we have to
We do.
I'll move to approve the the Winter Green Corporation quote for, new Christmas decorations for the new street lights going down to the dam. not to exceed $4,600.
I'd second that. All in favor?
Okay. I got nothing.
We got nothing, we did a lot.
Yeah,
I'm like mentally fried. I mean,
What about your lights? Or for the booms? We already agreed?
well, the boom is is
It was already in the budget.
identified in the budget,
We have these lights in the budget.
and
And you already said not to exceed 4,000.
4,600
No, those are down the other lights.
for yours.
And the largest one was like.
No, I'm talking about your light.
Oh, our
No, I'm
lights.
sorry, I'm talking about the lights in case
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
lights
we
in
said-
Saxon don't
Okay.
work.
so I'll move to.
Separate.
I don't think we need to vote for that, because it's in the budget. This was.
It's in the budget,
Yeah, this was extra,
this is extra.
so that we voted on. The
That, so
lights down there.
the
These
boom-
we have
the extra decorations are in the budget, the boom's in the budget, and so are the trees.
Yep,
Okay,
So,
so,
we're good.
okay, I just wanna make sure, so if I start moving toward that, I want to come back.
No,
no, I think you're good.
okay, good.
Are you good, Susan? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I wanna, throw you under I will, if you guys are good with it, I'll email all this stuff to Mary in the morning. Heather, are you okay?
not fine.
I wanna make sure you got what you need.
I appreciate it, guys. This is awesome.
The only thing I wanted was an overseer.
God, you're killing me. I'm gonna have to like spend all my time on that damn roller option and look
Okay,
for it.
say
Who wants to adjourn?
So many.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Adjourn, thanks, everyone.
Good ball. Oh, you know what?